William Volckhausen Memorial Scholarship at New York City College of Technology. It's in the United States. I'll just share the link and chat too. Right, okay, good. Now this is for bachelor students. It's again full funding. There are no specific nationalities or subjects. It's in New York City College of Technology. And as you can see, the deadline is September 15. What it covers, it covers a full tuition. It covers full tuitions and like an additional financial support, right? The school is not a very large school. It has about 17,000 students, but as you can see, it has 12 different scholarships. Like that's quite a lot of scholarships. And if you want to learn about all of them, you can just use that. You can just click on the university from the link I shared, and just go like scroll down, and all of them are here. And if you see anyone that you're interested in, like this one, for example, or this one, you can just like presidential scholarship. You can just click on this one, scholarship page, and it will take you to our page for that scholarship. And if you want to find the perfect scholarship for yourself, go to our website globalscholarships.com and use our free search tool. Type in the program, university, or the country you are interested in and see all the available scholarships. Use our filters to find the most suitable scholarship for yourself. It's completely free and doesn't even require registration. Find the perfect scholarship right now. Okay, so as you can see, this is the school. We have like the admission process here, the deadline here. Tuition fees are more affordable compared to Cornell, for example. It's about like $20,000 for bachelors. But one thing that will be quite important, I believe, here is the location of the university, because like Eamon, you said, like Cornell gets quite a lot of references in popular culture in the United States. And like New York City College of Technology is like, it's right in the middle of New York City. So like, it's quite close to Manhattan. Like, as you can see, like, I guess like 5 minutes walk. And like, it's one of the most, how would you say, like highly packed urban places in the world. So like, it's extremely expensive, like from the rent, accommodation, like transportation, everything is quite expensive. But also like you are living, basically you are studying in kind of like in Manhattan, which is again like one of the most well referenced places in the world. Like if you watched any TV show, probably from United States, you've heard these places. For example, maybe if you watched Friends, here's Central Park, and like a lot of other TV shows too. Anyway, so yeah, this is like, it's very central, but it's also extremely expensive. Actually, let me see. How much is? Yeah, I guess this is it. How much it costs to live here? About $1,600, which is like twice you would need to have in some other places, maybe like in United States, like places like, I don't know, maybe Houston, maybe San Antonio. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Keep that in mind. Anyway, this is the school. What I'm trying to say is that tuition fees are not that high, but living costs would be incredibly expensive. So yeah, this is the school basically. Anyway, the scholarship, if you want to learn more about the scholarship, we have one specific eligibility criteria. You need to have a minimum GPA of 3.2. That's pretty much it. Like if you want to learn more, you can just click here, but we don't get a lot of information about this scholarship. As you can see here, like the school has a lot of scholarships and grants, and this is the one we are talking about, William Volckhausen Memorial Scholarship, and this is pretty much it. provide full tuition scholarship and other financial support to recipients. A GPA of 3.2 or higher is required. Other than that, there is not that much information about the scholarship. I am fairly certain, even though I don't know, let's say I'm fairly confident, even though I don't know for certain, that this financial support wouldn't probably be enough to live in the middle of Manhattan. So you need to keep that in mind. You will need to cover your living expenses, which can be quite high. Anyway, so this is the scholarship. Again, it covers your tuition fees, which are not that low either, and then you get additional financial support. Anyway, Eamon, do you want to add anything about this one?
I don't think there's much to add about this particular scholarship. So the eligibility criteria are quite reasonable. A GPA 3.2 is not that high. But I would always assume that even though it's not stated, that there are probably very, very few scholarships that they're ready to give away. So even though the required GPA is low, but I think at the end of the day that they're gonna see the top applicants and then filter through. So maybe 3.2 is the minimum required GPA, but I don't think that the recipient would be one that has a GPA of 3.2, probably like one that has a GPA of 4, because they tend to be competitive. And if there's a strong pool of applicants, 3.2 won't cut it. It will just give you a chance to apply, but nothing more. So that's something I think that is worth mentioning. Sometimes students have the minimum required GPA to apply for a certain scholarship, and they think they would get it, but the reality is not always that. It always depends on how good the other applicants are and where you fall within the pool. So yeah, other than that, I think it's just a straightforward scholarship.